Alright guys, we're keeping it simple today. We're replacing the throttle body on my 2002 Sentra, because ironically enough it failed almost immediately after I did after I did my radiator fans. But you know, that's just a coincidence. They had nothing to do with each other. First, you just got to remove this clamp on this. I'm guessing it's a PC. Well, I guess it's not really PCV because there is no PCV valve there, but it's just a breather hose. Next, loosen up this intake. Also, make sure to undo your clips on your air filter. Remove the entire intake. Now, what I've got here, that looks it. That's never going to focus. This is a 5mm. I don't know if it's supposed to be a 6, but it does the trick. Before I get too far, I'm going to remove this plug. Yeah, it's hard to get back in the house that way, isn't it? Neighbor's cat was trying to get back in the house through the window. Just wondering what that noise was. But she didn't leave the window open, so the cat can't get back in. Okay, got those loosened up. And now that I'm in here, it looks like I need to do a valve cover gasket too. I guess that'll be my next video. Alright, it's one bolt. Oh, don't do that to me. Two bolts. Bolts. And all four. Now these gaskets are metal and reusable. So the idea is, when you put the new throttle body on, to simply reuse this old gasket. Okay. Now last time I was in here, I already wiped this off because I tried doing this once and the company sent me the incorrect throttle body. So that was annoying. There is a lot of carbon inside of there. Suppose at some point I could do a cleaning. But for now, I'm just trying to get my car back on the road. So, to make this simple, it doesn't really matter which way you orient the gasket. It's the same, no matter which way you have it turned. To make it easier and to make sure I've got it lined up, I put two bolts through it. So that way I'm not fighting with the gasket as I'm installing this. Take my handy dandy Allen key here. Start my threads. pretty much just want to make sure it's, oh, bugs are chewing on me. Make sure it's straight more than anything. Tighten these kitty corner from each other. Now we're going to give it a little extra squeeze. These other ones here. That one. Okay, there. Okay, just to double check here. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay. Oh, you know what I should have done before I did this, though, is I'm going to pull the negative terminal off my battery. I'm going to plug this in. Okay. Oh man, I'm about to get some rain. I need to move quickly. Good thing I'm almost done. Okay. Get my air intake pushed back on. Okay, technically this tab's supposed to line up with the tab on top of there. When you put your air filter back in place, make sure that you tuck it into the top spot, the top half, so you don't tear the gasket in your air filter. I found out the hard way. It's really easy to do on these. Get that clip on there. Put my breather hose back on. Where did I put my pliers? There, no. Huh. Where did I put my pliers? That's a pain in the ass. Hold on a second. There it is. Okay. Get that little clampy guy back on there. And tighten down our intake. Now that is the physical part done. If you have a scan tool and you've had a code for your throttle body, I have found that you can actually just run the scan tool and tell it to clear the codes, and I've had luck in the past where that resets it, but I don't like the way these wires are getting pulled on. But anyway, you're supposed to actually do what's called the pedal dance. I really feel like this cable is supposed to run over, not under. Maybe I'm wrong. I feel more comfortable with it like that. It's actually supposed to be another clamp right here. But you can simply reset your throttle. Give me just a moment, and I am going to grab my scan tool and show you guys what I mean. Okay, got my handy dandy scan tool here. Let's see if I can set this on the steering wheel. Now, I already know I have an evap emission control code. I've replaced my charcoal canister. I've replaced evap emissions control. 1448, I don't know. It's actually probably where I replaced my fuel pump at one point. Heated oxygen sensor. I do not have an oxygen sensor. Another evap emission. DTC not found. Throttle, there it is, the throttle position sensor. Now, I'm going to go ahead and erase all my trouble codes. I'm going to turn my engine off. I'm going to turn the key on. I'm going to leave it on for a few seconds. Turn my key off. Leave it on for a few seconds. If you're wondering what this clamp is for, it's because my temperature sensor has a tendency not to work, and this clamp squeezing on the circuit board makes my temperature sensor work. And yes, I do have almost 250,000 miles on my car. Leave it on for a few seconds. Turn it off again. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Turn it on again. 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Turn it off again. This is just to teach the computer what the throttle closed position is. Now I'm going to turn it on, and I can push my gas pedal, and I can literally hear my throttle body functioning. So I'm going to start the car. Now before this I was getting high idle RPM, high RPM idle, and I was sometimes getting a choppy idle. Now it seems as though it started up very smoothly. I do want to let it run for a minute to give the RPMs a moment to idle down. As you can see, very slowly my temperature gauge is going up, my RPMs are going down. We're going to give her another minute to warm up here. Alright, we are almost at operating temperature. Getting there pretty quickly. RPMs are slowing down. I'm going to go ahead and test the pedal. A little bit of a hang up there. I'm not happy about that. I don't like to see that. Come on, slow back down. I don't like that. I'm going to shut down and restart. Yeah, of course. I might actually have to do the pedal relearn procedure, which is a whole different can of worms. I'll come back to you, YouTube. Okay, well, I shut it down and pushed the pedal a few times while it was off, and then started it back up, and now I'm idling where I'm supposed to. Let's see what the gas pedal does. Should go back down to under 1,000 RPMs. Still a little sticky, apparently. Oh, hey, there she goes. Okay. Now I might be lucky and not have to do the pedal reset procedure. This is what I was trying to show you guys, is that sometimes you can simply clear the code and the pedal will be okay. But if you still have issues with it hanging in high throttle, you will have to do the pedal reset procedure. Hopefully I don't have to do that. If I do, I know how to do it. It's just that I don't know it by heart. Okay, so the pedal reset procedure. Now, you may not have to do this one and this one. This is simply teaching it on and off. This one here, the learning procedure, is the one that is a bit of a challenge to do. I guess I'll go ahead and try and do it on camera and see if I can do it. Okay, so it says to warm it up to operating temperature, turn the switch off, wait at least 10 seconds. We've done that. Confirm the pedal is fully released. Turn the switch to on and wait 3 seconds. 1, 2, 3 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Oh, there's the light flashing. Release the pedal within 3 seconds of the light flashing. Start engine and let it idle. Gosh darn it. Wait 20 seconds. 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. I believe I was actually supposed to shut the engine off first. But it did work. It did give me the check engine light the way it was supposed to, but now it's blinking. Alright, to show you guys what I'm doing, turn the engine off, turn the key on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Key off. 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Key on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Key off. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Key on. Of course, I've got a check engine light, most likely again for my evap and or oxygen sensor, but now the check engine light is on solid. As I was saying, I was having problems with my temperature gauge. My pedal is working, but now I'm still getting a high RPM hang. I am not happy about that. What I did is I turned the engine, or I turned the key on and pushed the pedal 3 times to see to it that the computer could see. There we go. Now this is not in the reset procedure. That if you get a high hang, you can actually turn the key on, push the pedal hard 3 times, turn the key off, turn the key on, push the pedal hard 3 times, turn the key off. And for some reason, that seems to be the trick to getting it off of that high idle for me. It's not in the procedure at all. But now it appears as though it's correct. I'm still getting high RPM hang. I'm gonna try and put it in gear. A couple of times. Still have high RPM hang. I am not happy about that. shut it down. Push pedal a few times while it's off. Alright, well, I'm really annoyed that this is not holding a lower RPM. It could just be because there is a super high humidity today and it's actually going to rain soon. So, I either still have a throttle body problem, or I need to replace my pedal, or it was a combination of both. Thanks for joining me in my frustration, YouTube. Have a great one.